We'll be over halfway done in, I don't know, 2 loads, 2 trips maybe, probably less. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Beautiful day. It is Thursday. I was hoping to get an extension piece overnight coming out of Pennsylvania. The guy who was going down said, oh, I'm not actually moving a load of cattle into New Holland till Sunday. But I believe I got somebody coming up on Friday that's going to bring that and the ladder that we've never ever had, and we've always talked about it. After 11 years, there's a ladder extension piece that drops down so we don't have to climb up and make a mess of ourselves. But what we're going to do is get started this morning. Open this back up. So if anybody knew what goes on here, there's a trap door which is open. Then there's that guillotine valve, extra protection in between so you can close it off. You got a drain. That pipe goes down below, which agitates the bottom. There's a crank here that the chains absolutely die because they sit in the hole, so we just turn it manually, and that turns the agitator wheel. And then we got your load, and then you got your spread. So we got it all going on. We are gonna make sure we're good on this. Ooh, we are full, which is nice. It's been sitting all night. How are we looking on coolant? That looks good too. So we're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna dive into today. We're hopefully gonna get a bunch of manure hauled out. We will see. I got some drivers lined up for today. Yeah, I guess we're gonna find out. But I appreciate you guys watching along. I was gonna say Yanko wanted to party too, but he's off doing his own thing now. So I appreciate it, and let's dive into today. We got our spread plate caps on. Trucks are ready to roll. That one fixed the stop. This one made a hole so it drains back in, which is what it needed. Yeah, tractor's ready. We're ready. I guess we are gonna get going. So we are loaded up. We got Dave trucking with the second one. This takes a little bit of finesse to figure out where you're going because you can't see a damn thing, especially because I screwed up there's no stop block now, so it makes it even harder. First load's going out. We'll get them all up and going. So Dave's turning around back there. Yeah, we gotta get ourselves in the swing of it. I gotta really get this remote inside. A little soft right in here. So, yeah. We might not keep loading right off here. We might go up there, but he's loaded. I made a mess because I jumped out to get a thumbnail picture. Get you guys a little angle, and then this pivot moves a little bit side to side, which is understandable. Yeah, we might load further up just so he's not in a wet spot, but he came over here, so I figured. But everybody meet Dave. Dave's truck driving. Yeah, this really should have got more fertilizer this spring and probably would have grown something. Except I got bare spots where I had cedar issues. So we're in our rhythm now. Except for we got all these freaking bikers that are riding in packs. Like every 5 minutes there's a pack of bikers, and it's a disaster. More of it's a headache that they're going 5 miles an hour and on every corner. quite a game changer on some of these far fields. I got a car behind me and I can't see what they're doing. So we pull down here, we do a little turnaround, and then we pull back up. And offload right here. Here's a group of bikers, some of them. He pulls in. Oh, like money. Just a little bit more. Good. Pulls in. You see we're getting into a little wet spot here loading. But all part of it. And yeah, it's been taking me like a minute and a half. Offload 3,000 gallons into them. But we're going pretty good. He's split the field down the middle, so we're nursing this way and helping him spread this way. Once we're done, we'll go up and offload on the other side of those bushes. Yeah, moving right along. This is my 5th load, maybe 6th load. I should write this stuff down. Which that would mean we've done just over 50,000 so far today. Not even lunchtime yet and we started late. Yanko has realized that there's way more room in this R model cab than the S Series International, so he can lay down there and party it up. And yeah, seat might be beat up, but it's still comfy. I think you just like laying against the wall. So I believe I'm gonna get kicked out of my truck here in a minute. Well, in a few loads, but we're moving along. I'll climb up top, show you what's going on. Loading up. So when we started, we were full. You can see the line. We're down a foot. Agitation pump's going there, so I'm gonna swivel it back there at some point. And then we gotta go over there underneath. So, absolutely game changer having 2 semis. We just need a tanker that's gonna line up with it. But my father, I just passed him, he said, I'm gonna jump in the tractor and I'll have Francisco probably drive this and I'll go start chisel plowing to stay in front of it. But he's got a dump feed, mix feed, I'll have him move some fuel around. So maybe I got a load or 2 left and then I'll jump into chisel plowing. But I love it when things come together. And so far this has been really, really good. Granted, it's day one of actually aggressively hauling, so. But down a foot. It's noon. We really didn't start till like 9:30, so 2.5 hours. Dropped it, and we're running. The bikers are slowing us down real bad, but we got this, and then we got another long haul that's going to take quite a bit of manure. So very happy with it. Dave is off. I didn't even realize what time it was. So he's done at 1 today. He's got stuff he's got to do, but he's back tomorrow for a full day. And he's got to go to the dentist. Mark almost he did spread on the road. He got a little excited there. Yeah. So Mark's running the tractor now. Francisco's gonna mix feed, dump the feed, and I'll probably throw them in that truck, or maybe throw them in this truck. This truck loading, you can see so well. It's nice. But yeah, we're gonna have another hour or two, and we'll have this field halfway done, and then we'll start working on that side of it. So big shout out. What are you doing? You having a good day? Yeah. Did a little driver switch, so Francisco's running that now, which means I got time to eat my lunch that I forgot I had. We got some drinks. Yeah, it's working out. So my father is in the tractor now. Francisco's in there. At some point we'll get this wrapped up, and I'll have to chisel plow. I do wish we were chisel plowing right behind it, but I don't know what they're doing. They were raising it up. I do wish we were chisel plowing right behind it, getting it in as fast as possible. But yeah, you can't win them all. Andy, it's not his fault that he got his tooth chipped. So this will work though. We're gonna keep loads coming out, keep moving along. It'll be good once this is done. We'll do this, and then we got a little one across from my house, 2 loads into there, and that will be all that it takes. And after that, we'll be on main roads to get to the other fields for tomorrow. So main roads are much better, even though it's a further distance, because it's tight, narrow. You get behind a bicycle and you can't get around them. He wasn't gonna fill him completely, and I just said, okay, I'll load you as you load him. Look at that, efficiency, Yanko, efficiency. So he's finishing up that back corner, then he's just got a few loads up here. So we're waiting on him, which slows us down a little bit, but I'll be good. So we'll be over halfway done in, I don't know, 2 loads, 2 trips maybe, probably less. And we're putting it on pretty good. So as you see, looks good, especially with what cover crop grew. If you remember, this field fought me some as far as it wasn't seeding. Cedar was playing games. I'd be running passes, but what was lacking was the geese did get out in this a little bit. It was just put on late, and then we never put any manure on it or any fertilizer on it this spring. So maybe next year, if everything simmers down in the world, we'll put some liquid nitrogen on. Liquid nitrogen? Yeah. So that's what it would be. Spray it on or something like that. That way we make less passes and it grows. So they do that with the wheat and whatnot and have good results. Because that's the issue. When you start driving out on it, then you kill stuff and it doesn't grow. You tear it up, and then we go to mow it and it causes an issue. But he's got another half load on, and then I'm fully loaded. And hell yeah, brother. Dude's out for a rip. I don't know what he said. He said good job backing up, I think. Wow. We better get out of these people's way. Well, they don't even know where they're going. Little mini bike cacks in there. I don't know where he was headed, but he's got the right idea. Got this half all finished up. I'd say we're like 3/4 actually. But he's got to do a pass in the front, all the way around, all the way across this front. Because every year we miss that. We don't put enough there, and then our corn right up at the front doesn't look that good. But then you get 5 feet into the field and everything's good. But he's all emptied. Yeah, this shouldn't take us too long. It's always good when you got neighbors that come out and watch you instead of call the cops on you. So they're out here partying it up, watching us offload manure. They got a dog too, just like you. Well, not like just like you, but we already found 1 tick on you. It was just crawling across your face. You got more? Yeah, you good boy. A few more loads and then we'll jump in the 7520. see if the AC still works because it's getting warm. So today's been going pretty good. This might be one of my last loads, at least going down to this field. We're gonna spread a little smaller one along the way, that way I can hit both of them with the chisel plows and not have to mess with it later on. But I gotta say, this second truck is really coming in clutch right now. Things have been really nice today and it's been moving along real well. So we're almost down a full panel on the slurry store. And we were definitely smoother this morning with Dave running truck and Francisco in the tractor as far as efficiency. We're still moving along. It's just past 7, so we've been spreading for 10 hours. We might have 160, 180 out. So ain't no records, but what's that? So 10 hours, hasn't been 10 yet. What? 18,000 gallons an hour for our tight, narrow roads. And we dealt with a lot of bicycle groups today, which was odd. And then you get spurts of people coming home. So around 5 o'clock, getting across the road was quite a experience. But other than that, we've been really, really good. And yeah, minor things I got to do moving forward, but we'll probably keep running it through. Cover crop there, we're going to harvest that, and then we'll have to put manure back onto it. And then we got one other field down here that we're going to harvest the cover crop off. And I'm hoping that will be a week to 10 days, so today is the 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Be a little later than I'd like to as far as putting corn in, but taking the feed off is a priority. And I'm hoping everything goes smooth. We're gonna get rolling planting come beginning of next week. I'd like to get all the manure hauled out that we can on the ground by this weekend, and maybe have an easier day on Sunday. But now that I said that, I probably cursed myself. I do gotta say though, the new road being paved, so much smoother. I appreciate it, town guys. I appreciate it. Loaded right down. Truck needs a little bit more fuel. We can't even get over 900 on EGTs. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Gotta go. Yeah. Hey. No, I'm coming down the hill. I got his phone charger. I'm coming down the hill. I'm almost to the cranberry bog. I got his phone charger. Yeah, he told me that last trip, so. Alright. My father's phone died, and I got his charger. It is a beautiful night, though. Yeah, so we're gonna do that one on the left right there. We're gonna drop that. It's not as tall as I'd like it to be, but I spread manure out on it. And they're opening up the roadway here. We got some rocks that block it off. So there's a acre in there maybe. We'll get that spread and then I can chisel plow that in. But like I was saying, the EGTs of this thing, I don't even think they get over like 750. It just doesn't have enough fuel to really make it get hot, so we'll bump the fuel a little bit. And I know there's people, oh, you can't do that, you're gonna ruin the truck. I watch the EGTs religiously since I did eat a motor that way pretty much. So yeah, definitely watch the EGTs now. But here they are, finishing up. They're spreading. I don't know what they're doing. They're talking. Yeah, probably one more load, and we'll do the front, and we'll be done. But we're still pulling up here. So this field on the left got heavy manure last fall and chisel plowed because it always gets super wet at the back, and I really wanted to chisel plow it all and actually get it broke up. So that's why that field got it. And then the one across the road got cover crop, but I wish it was growing better. Pull up here. Make sure I don't run over a bicyclist or a car. Or who knows what else. That was a UPS driver. So that's where we live. I'm in the back of my brother's pickup. My father had a Zoom call. Hey, 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 we're having a video right now. He gets very vocal right around. But the tractor was sitting up there, so Francisco went to go spread it. He was gonna dump the rest in if it needed in that field. Hey, welcome to the channel. We got an audience now. So he's gonna take the rest of this load. Looked a little wet there just because we were driving, but he's got a little bit here, and then he's got a little bit back in that other corner. And then we'll need one more load. So, this one, we don't have a joystick. Oh, I can't be pushing on the clutch. That's true. Everybody says that thing needs duals. I agree with you guys. I'm a fan of duals. Not my tractor. I agree though. It'd be a different tractor that way. A little sloppy right here where we've been loading and overfilled maybe a few. But the rest of it will be done. And it's sunset and it's a beautiful night. So I'll get this chisel plowed in tonight. Last load of the night. I was hoping we'd get below that. We're close. So there's another tier of bolts, but looks good. So I got the agitator blown out right there. I'll move it over there tomorrow and over there, and then everything should be really, really well agitated. Tomorrow I got drivers. Hopefully, that's our plan. And we're gonna really get into it. I'm gonna get this last load to Francisco. He's actually spreading. And then jump in the chisel plows and get going. It's gonna be a long night for me, but I wanna stay ahead, so. So I already offloaded one load here, and well, we're gonna do the other one. Get our lights all going, that way we don't get hit. And this will be the last load of the night. Let's just take a moment to appreciate an our model with every working light. Wee woo lights. Yeah, we are looking good. So, hey buddy. Nico's ready to like do something other than bounce around in the truck. He's enjoyed it though. So we out here. I got a half load left in there. Good day, really good day. So I'm not exactly sure on the load count, but I'm gonna say we spread 180,000 probably, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, parked up on the road, and this will be our last one. Like I said, I like these, it worked out. License plate light doesn't do anything if we, well, I guess we could put a license plate there, but I ain't worried about it. Yes, we're not running any license plates because we technically don't need a license plate if we're 10 miles away from the farm or closer. But when we go out of this town, we put license plates on, just because other places would hassle you. So you gotta be kidding me. What do we got? I think it's a valve. Ow! Just hit my head off that. It's gonna hurt. Or is it another line? Whoop. Hey, it's the same line I just replaced. Oh, great. That's annoying. Just rolling along. I'm almost halfway done actually. I miss running this thing. I definitely do. So, beautiful night. Working in manure. A little slick the conditions, but we're trucking along. Got that thing buried. Tractor's loving it. Hey, big guy. There you go. Thanks. Yep. Got myself some dinner. Brother hooked it up. They were out to dinner. Yeah, we'll keep plowing away. 10 o'clock at night. I'm sure the neighbors aren't happy, but it's gonna stink if I leave it. So I'm trying to help them and help myself. That's gonna do it for tonight. So you guys didn't really get to see much tillage work, but don't worry. Tomorrow we're gonna get right into it, right? But it's almost 11:30 and it's time to go to bed. So appreciate you guys watching along. We're gonna get some sleep, wake up, do it all over again. It was a good day.